do some live streaming. Whew. Alright, I think now is as good a time as any. I hate that because you have to press select to get to this screen. When I was little, they used to drive me nuts because I always forgot it. And I would have to, like, figure out, like, oh shit, like, it's just gonna keep repeating the screen until I figure out what button to press. Obviously there are, 4 buttons, but every time. Select. Really? Select? Ugh. Alright. I don't know why that was necessary. But, I don't kidnap women as part of a dragon feud, a double dragon feud. So, pro tip, in the bottom left of the screen, you can see that you get points for, obviously, punching dudes in the face and also kicking them. You get more points for punching than kicking. It's a little difficult because they do punch you back, which you can take a fair amount of damage for. Not these pogues, but some more enemies later on figure out that, they can counter you punching them in the face. So, but anyways, to get more points, which you want, gives you the jump kick. Right now, if you just press A and B, you'll jump, but it doesn't do anything besides, get you out of harm's way. Which is everywhere. These streets are furious. You also have a move, or if you press forward twice, you can headbutt people. I love that one, but yeah, if you just jump, there's no jump kick right now. So I usually spend the first level just punching everyone in the face. I'm going to punch that guy in the face because he's wearing overalls. I am not wearing overalls, might look like that. I believe you play Billy Lee? It's either Billy or Jimmy. I always get the brothers mixed up. I apologize. Yeah, it looks like he's wearing suspender. Oh my god. Just went to town on my face with his fist. What's nice is that you get your health replenished between each screen, so hopefully I don't completely mess this up. I might have to start kicking here. Pro tip, if you don't want to die, just kick everyone. I might have to take this whip too. Oh, there we go. See, jump kick. Jump kick. Yeah. Whatcha? Yeah. Oh, here's a weird glitch. Like, you can climb up this for some reason. I don't know why you can do that. Yeah, you just die. If you go all the way up this weird glitch elevator, you will die. If you try to move left or right, you'll fall over and hurt yourself. Really, it's kind of weird. Like, maybe they were supposed to have... I don't know, because Double Dragon 2, the beginning level is kind of set up very similarly. So you actually climb up a ladder and you get further up. They're both geographically almost identical, but... Haha! Into the meat grinder! I don't know where this conveyor belt goes. To certain death, obviously, but, oh, alright. So here's where we get to use our jump kicks. Ah. He knows when you're going to jump kick him, by the way. He doesn't like it. A Bobo is a bad motherfucker. He actually has his own game. If you get a chance, go to, look up A Bobo's Big Adventure, I believe it's called. It is a hilarious Flash game. Somebody took a bunch of stuff from old video games and just kind of mashed them together, and A Bobo's the character that you play, which is awesome. Yeah, check that out. And while you're checking stuff out on the internet, obviously this is Jake Salvage. If you're watching this, it may be pre-recorded on my Jake Salvage page on Facebook. I buy, sell, and trade like video games and board games and books and all sorts of nerd oddities. I found some games. I kind of wanted to start with something familiar tonight. I will be coming back to some weirder games that I found. I picked up some games. If you've heard of them, I'm surprised. I picked up Prism Chapter 1, The Dark Unicorn. Anytime you title a game Chapter 1, it seems a little ambitious. Especially from just the research I did. It looked like a steamy shit pile, so, I mean, that should be fun. One of my favorite games is Kingsfield 2, which is a lot of fun for me, and probably no one else. It is the spiritual precursor to Dark Souls, and everybody's like, "Oh, Dark Souls is so hard, doesn't hold your hand." Yeah, that's Kingsfield, and also Shadow Tower. I do not have Kingsfield 1. I do have Kingsfield 2 and Shadow Tower, which I'm very proud of for some stupid reason. Being proud of having video games, you know, it's dumb. But I do it anyways. Also use this baseball bat like a pro. Jose Canseco, right? Baseballs, am I right? Alright. Well, the next move that kind of comes in super handy is the hair pull. It's like a combo move. It's weird because there's not really any other combo moves in the game. Like, there's a lot of, like, kicks and punches. There it is. That's why it's useful, is you can throw people off of things. You gotta, like, kick them in the chest, like, right in the middle of the chest, and you can actually do the hair pull and throw them off of it. There we go. Haha! No work needed. Just throwing people off of shit. I feel like you can't... Like, the rules of being a vigilante change a lot. Like, obviously, you know, Superman doesn't kill. That's a big one. I'm also on Jake and Trevor Review Everything. That's a big show on Peanut Butter Disaster, obviously one of the flagship shows. But we did an episode about Spider-Man, and I think somehow we got to talking about how Superman doesn't kill and how he actually does kill occasionally. But, I mean, you're the good guy in this game, and you're just, you know, throwing dudes off of shit. So, I know what you're going to say. Watch out, that guy's got a knife! I'm not worried about that guy. Okay, now I'm kind of worried about that guy. That was dumb. I was showing off. Couldn't help myself. Boom. Come over here and get kicked. Yeah. Also, yeah, the hair pull's a really useful move. If you can't throw somebody off of something, you can basically just knee them in the face until they die. I believe this guy's name is Chin. He's got sweet purple hair and no shirt. Yeah, this level in particular always, like, this level and the next level always got me when I was little. And for good reason, you'll find out here in a second. Once I beat these chins. Boom. Kick, kick, face kick. Oh, leveled up. Probably didn't want that. There's one move, I think it's the last move you get. It's kind of got, you know, a lot of people throw the term, like, RPG style around, and this actually kind of qualifies for that. You gain experience from kicking and punching dudes, and then eventually you get moves for it, which is sweet. There's no, you know, experience tree or any shit like that, but it's kind of nice to be able to kind of progress as the game progresses. But there's one move at the end, it's like a jump kick. Like, you just automatically, in the middle of a combo, you jump kick dudes. And it's not that useful because every enemy in the game knows how to dodge it. So once you get the jump kick and the hair pull, there's really no rush to get any of the other moves. Just because those are probably the best moves that you can get. Oh, and the sit. Yeah. You can sit on a down enemy and punch him in the face. Also a sweet move. Yeah. Guy also has suspenders. See, I'm just wearing what I assume is just like a jacket. Yeah. Boom. Alright. I have very little life at this point, and you'll see in a second here. Oh, what? More Bobos. These guys do not mess around. They will gang up on you. They will kick your ass if you get within punching distance. That's really all you can do is just sit here and jump kick them until they die. Actually, one of the more frustrating things about this game, if you don't know where you're going, is that each level will loop, basically, unless, like, for instance, I gotta beat these guys, or try to beat these guys here, without dying. I'll get my life refilled if I can just beat these guys. Basically, shit. Basically, if they'll flash you the thumb. Fuck. Okay. It's gonna be a little harder now. Yeah, they'll flash you the thumb. They'll be like, "Oh, go ahead, go on to the rest of the level." But it actually just loops back to the beginning of the level. So if you don't climb through these holes that the Abobos rocked through those walls, then you won't move on. You can basically just play this level until the time runs out, which is kind of frustrating, actually. But this used to be the most boring part of the game for me when I was younger, mostly because it was frustrating, but also because just jump kicking these dudes forever is kind of boring. I mean, the Abobos are neat. I like the idea of an oversized enemy ass kicker. I don't even know if those are eyebrows. I feel like those are just like brow ridges where eyebrows are supposed to be, I think. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. There we go. Oh, that one ducked. I had a good loop going there, too. Yeah, if you stand, like, right where their pants are and jump kick when they get up, you can usually do a pretty good job of taking them out. Alright, so I've leveled up indefinitely. Oh, no. I'm still leveling up there. I think I have one more heart left to get. I don't even remember what this move is. I have the book around here somewhere for it, but... just one more. Come on. Get kicked by me. Okay, like 2 more. Maybe 3. See? And it's just ridiculous how much damage you take from these guys. You can't just sit there and hand... Okay, here we go. Alright, so there's these things that fall from the ceiling. There's no rhyme or reason. You just run. And everything else that this game has that's awesome, there are a few parts that are very similar to this, where you just kind of have to pray. Like, yeah, look at this. There's no pattern here. I just lost most of my life getting hit by pink stalactites, or stalagmites, not sure. This part used to drive me nuts, too, because the jumping isn't really made for platforming in this game, so getting on those platforms by jumping is kind of a pain in the dick. And these guys are, too. Also, for the most part, they start doing, like, safety rules, so you can't pull their hair, which is also kind of frustrating. You'll hit them a couple times, and then they'll be like, okay, we're falling down now, so they don't take nearly as much damage as what they should. And here's another loop, too. If you don't just go through this door here, it will also loop, but you get your health back, which is nice. Ugh, almost got hit by that dynamite. Yeah, you don't want to get hit by dynamite. It takes a lot of damage. It's a neat weapon, but it's not even worth really picking up. Unless you just need to get it out of there. Ugh, these guys. They're like cute little Elvises. Alright. So here's where you look like a doof. I never jump down here, I just fall. But the look on his face is priceless. Ooh. Okay, these jumps are a little dangerous. If you're not careful, you will fall into what I assume is lava? I don't know. There's some more falling coming up. Ooh. Ooh. Oh. Boo! Okay. Now you gotta fight a couple Hulks here. The only problem with this is that you don't really have the 3D motion. They're really just giving you a back and forth. It's one of those levels where they restrict your motion more than usual, so you just gotta kind of go with it. If you can get the Abobo here in a good rhythm, you can take him out with your jump kicks. Although there is a second Hulk. There's the Hulk, and there's the Incredible Hulk. One is better than the other. I'll leave that up to you. There we go. Alright. Here's the other one. I like how the first one busts through the wall, but the second one just kind of walks in. Like, assumedly he was just standing off screen the entire time, like, alright, this guy's got it. He's green like me. We're both, assumedly, like, radioactive or middle-of-the-earth troll monsters that look suspiciously like abobos. But, yeah, he's a pretty tough dude. I'll see what happens. And then, you know, you kick his ass, and he's like, oh, shit. I gotta get in on this. But it's too late, because jump kick. Alright, let's do this boring ass shit for a while. There we go. Alright, another hole. Okay. So this is like the secret mountain? Whee! Line up to get thrown by me. See that jump kick? They always have an answer for it. No! Whew, that could have been bad. Alright. Let's climb back up. Oh, that was sneaky and I don't like it. Yeah. Alright. That's actually possibly the first time that has ever succeeded for me. Alright. Oh, look! One of them I threw is still down, though they're pissed. You can see it. Should I? Okay. Oh, yeah. Boom snaps. Alright, I just gotta remember how to get down there now. Probably this wall. Alright. Drink time. Okay, this is another thing that really pisses me off. This also does not really have a pattern. You just kind of go through and pray that you don't get the shit kicked out of you by these wall bricks too much. I usually just jump. Probably is not a good idea. But, yeah. So we got some more guys coming here, which is nice because we do have this hole in the ground to our right. See, he's hep to the... Oh, yeah, I forgot you can't. Don't try to pin these guys down. They will not have it. There we go. New guy. I might need that. Yeah! Eat a knife. Oh, okay. This is gonna be tough. I'm only gonna do one playthrough, so if I don't make it to the end, I'm sorry. I'm sure I could try again at some point. Oh, what time is it? Oh, we've been playing for about 15 minutes. I'm sure I could give it another shot. Oh, yeah, they have that sweep kick. I hate it. I hate that sweep kick. These guys have reach. Ah! Just the worst. I also want to know who did the decorating in here. I feel like if this is like... Those aren't even like normal eyeballs. It's like a eyeball with a mouth. Is that supposed to be like a dragon type deal? Or I have no idea. I don't know what I'm talking about right now. Alright. So fuck this guy. You don't have to fight him. If you don't want to fight him, you don't have to fight him. And guess what? I don't want to fight him, so... I'll throw some guys over here. Let's just keep doing that. Seems to be working pretty well. Oh, so many, too. So many. I think Oshkosh sold out. There we go. Alright. So this is, I believe, close to the end here. Ah, I was trying to sit on him and then I climbed down the ladder instead. Because that's exactly what I wanted to do. I was trying to fool him. It didn't work. Okay. That's not going to fly, bud. Woo! I am, though. I'm gonna fly like an eagle. Yeah. Take that. You take that and enjoy it. Alright, so I have to get across here. If I remember correctly, this is also a terrible jump. Woo! Whew! That was a close one. I'm taking all sorts of shortcuts, by the way, so that's a thing that I'm doing. Ah, that's not a door. That's like a window at best. Okay, he's getting dangerously close to knocking me over the edge here. Ah. Also, there's no block. I mean, I get it. You got 2 buttons. This is a Nintendo. I'm not gonna sit here and judge it, but when you're just getting punched and you have that like look, like when I was falling earlier, where you're like, oh, punched in the face. It's not. I'm not impressed. Billy or Jimmy Lee. I assume it's Billy. You have to, like, Billy seems like the first name that I always remember, so. Alright, here comes the tough part now. Yes, that is a pit of spikes. This is very, like, pre-Mortal Kombat. There's a lot of, like, Other Realm themes, like that fucking Anubis head right there. If that doesn't scare you, I don't know what does. This guy right here. Ugh. Yeah. Yeah, just as an example of how hard it is to just punch dudes in the face. Eventually they just jump kick you. If they haven't already. Arrgh! I am hammering on the buttons while they are hammering on my face. I feel like they should have had these guys up front. Like, in the first level. Because I wasn't all that great in the first level. I think maybe that would have helped. Alright, so this is an ordeal. This is actually the last level. This is where you face off against the final boss. You obviously have to do some boss fighting. The classic reuse your bosses all in a row. That was something I experienced in Bad Dudes, which was painful, to say the least. And frustrating, to say the best. But, again, we get some more jump kicking. Alright, jump kick. Jump kick. Ooh, twofer. Oh. I don't know how the hitboxes or the hit detection works in this game, but when you got 2 Abobos punching you in the face at once and you're taking just as much damage, this might be it for me. We'll give it another shot if I die here. There's no way that I'm going to make it to beat the game with no life and no continues. That's the other thing, there's no continues in this game. Like, holy crap, really? I mean, to be fair, I did get this far in this short amount of time, but even just one continue, where it's like, you did pretty good, let's try it again. But yeah, you only have the 3 lives, that's it. Oh, that guy is just really bad at not getting jump kicked by me. Which is fine. By me. Whew. That was getting sketchy. Alright, here comes. Oh, it's these chins. Yeah, take that. One of them is going to hit me, I know it. Whew. Nope. Alright. Well, I tried. No one can say I didn't try. Woo! Yeah, eat the spikes. What? Really? Alright. Wow. I did not think I would get this far on no life. I'm probably going to eat my words here in a second, but... Just die already. Alright. Oh, really? That's who you're throwing at me? They're probably going to beat me, though. Whew. Almost got rabbit punched. Rabbit punch into a pile driver. Oof. Boom. Alright, who's next? Ah. The Oshkosh brothers. Double Oshkosh. Yep, that's it. Alright, so that's a game over. Yeah, I'll take a break here for half a second.